Hello guys and welcome to my presentation. This is a presentation about how to extract information from Revit into Excel and again link it into Revit. As you can notice, I already have it already shows an error. I'm not quite sure as to why, but let's go through the process together and hopefully give a better understanding of how I solved or well halfway solved the graph. So to begin with, I went in and found an elements of category. I defined I wanted to look into rooms as I want to, in the end, get a full overview of my rooms and room numbers in my Excel, and again, linking it back into Revit. So to do that, I have my category, and as mentioned, I'm looking into rooms. Here, it's creating a list of, or rather, a watch list of what information we're generating here, and it's showing all the rooms um, in this node. Now, with that information, I would like to generate two parameter values, and I do that by name. So in my category, room category, I have name and I have a number. For this one up here, what it's generating is basically my rooms, toilet, shaft, room, living room, etc. Then here I have the number. That could be room one. In our case, we arrange it like we have block two, level one, room 02 to venstre, to the left. So these are my numbers. And again, here's a watch list just to have a better overview of things. What I like to do now is generate those two into one list. And I do that by having a list create. Now the idea is to bring that list create and match the corresponding rooms to the numbers. So for instance, I have my room 30, which in this case is a shaft, and well, the number of it, well, here it's blank, but actually it would be a good idea to have a bulleting, sort of filtering to sort all the empty values from the rest and only have the right values left, the ones that have some information at least. I could have done that by bullying, and that way sort it out, filter it out by true or false, set up to which parameter that I would like. This exercise, I'm gonna skip it and just bear that in mind. Now that I have my list transpose, which matching the corresponding numbers or the ones that that are right to the right ones, I'm now interested in exporting it into Excel. So first, I need to create a file. So this is my file path. I'm setting it up to a new empty file. And when you do that, it will always generate a sheet. And in this case, it will be sheet one, which is corresponding with by default. I'm also setting up my start rows and start columns from the X and Y axis by 0. So now that is set up, I would like to link it back into my Revit. And the way I'm going to do that is I have this node right here, import data to Excel. Now I need to have the right node for it, just converse it to the right. So I have a file from path, and my path is still the same as over here. I'm generating that into my import to Excel. Also have my string defining I want to look into sheet one. Now over here, I did a list transpose, and basically what I want to do now when I'm exporting it back into my Revit, linking it back into my Revit, I want to reverse what I did before, and I'm actually generating two lists, as you can see right here, index 0, which is for the rooms, and index 1, which is for the numbers. Up here, I have my numbers, set value by index to 0, which means it's gonna go for this list over here, which is the rooms. That's my value for the set parameter that I would like to extract into my Revit. The parameter name, again, if you go all the way back, since it's my rooms, it's by name, the room name, therefore shaft, toilet, etc. I'm also binding it back into my category, my elements of category, which is this file. which basically telling me that I want to extract or import it back to my rooms category. So if I go over here, I can see it's aligned with everything. Now, down here where I have my error, it's saying that my parameter storage type is not a number, which I not quite understand. But I suppose since I did the same approach as up here, obviously I did it by index 1, which means it's gonna match it by the corresponding index here, which is my room numbers. I've also inserted my parameter name, which is down here. I did it by number. Now, the error might be that since this is a number or a string, it's looking to the number of the element category. There might be an error there that I'm not aware of, but at least I guess I'm aware of it. But well, if you'd like to see an update, stay tuned for the next episode. And obviously, it's going to be connected to the same elements of category, which is my rooms. Now, thank you for your attention, and thanks for bearing with me. I did it in one take, so hopefully it didn't go too bad. But yeah, thanks and goodbye.